Hi, this is Joe at the Small Wood Shop. We've made some changes in our wood hinges for our humidors and boxes. I wanted to relay them to you. Just for review, this type of wood hinge here is the easiest if you have a flat top made out of a piece of wood. You just put some finger joints here at the end and put them together. However, I use brass pins. This guy over here. The second type of box or hinge is when you put a raised panel in like this, and then you have to cut that part of the hinge into the top. Now, when I first started making these, I made them 1/4 inch, but it's just too hard. They splinter out too easy. Although these work, they're really fragile. We moved on, and this humidor here is made of a wood called grandillo, which Rockler happened to have a piece, and I bought it. Kind of expensive, but it's really pretty. This has a cherry stain on. What I've done here, I've went to 3/8 width on the hinges. Try to give it some more stability. This box has spline hinges for strength, and the inside is complete all Spanish cedar. I've even started cutting these strips so people can lay them between their cigars for the circulation. We put a hydrometer and a little sponge with water in there. You can get up to 70% humidity in this box. And you have to put 2 knobs on them or you won't get it open. This is cedar. I just stained it and put the polyurethane on. It's a nice deep color. Went from the drab, just rounded hinge and gave a little design here. There's still a lot of stress on these hinges. This one has a small crack right here. And it comes from, even if you're lined up just a little bit off, you're going to put stress on the hinges. Oh, wrong box. Right shop. This is the same wood, but this is just polyurethane with no stain on at all. And we went to a long hinge. I wanted to try that. The mistake I made when I first made these, and you can see what happened, they all busted out because I put the grain this way, which I found out you can't do. Even on walnut, it splinters out when you drill the holes through. So we got a piece of white oak, and the grain's going up and down and in this way. You have to do that. And drill it through. These are actually only drilled to about here for the hinges, which is brass pin rods. You can get these 8 3/16 at any of the home stores like Home Depot, Lowe's. And there again, you got to put 2 knobs on. They're just so tight. You go ahead and you get your box done. It's all cedar. I actually glued the grandillo to the cedar and cut them as one piece when I did the box. And up here, you just put in. You have to put a 1/4 inch rim of cedar up here. If you put 1/8 inch, it'll just bow and you won't get a good seal. We usually get our moisturizers at whatever the thrift shop has. The knobs, it's very hard to get a knob to get on and stay tight. They loosen and turn. So what I actually did here, I tried this and it seemed to work. I took the 832 screw, I drilled and I tapped it into the wood. Put epoxy on, put it out through the wood, and then screwed the knob down tight with a little dab of epoxy on the end, and it is really sturdy. It ain't got to go anywhere or come loose. So these projects come out pretty good. There again, I went to a 3/8 or 7/16 finger joints on these for stability, and make sure your grain's running down when you do something, well, on any of them, when you install them. The other thing we've done, hope you can see this, we've actually, on the piece that comes up the box, we've cut a little offset out right there. I hope you can see that. And it just lets the hinge be more free. And this one, if you line it up right, it'll go up so high, and it'll actually catch the back, the hinges will catch each other, and it's an automatic stop. So that's what's been going on at the small wood shop on the Humidor and box hinge front. Thanks for watching.